Hello, everyone. Welcome to Unbelievable World. A few photographers were filming a lion up close while it was eating its meal, but suddenly the situation changed. The lion no longer seemed to see them as harmless spectators. It started seeing them as competition for its food. This safari trip may have started out like any other, but suddenly a wild buffalo came charging toward them from behind. No matter how fast the Jeep moved forward, the buffalo kept chasing them just as fast. This safari quickly turned into a terrifying experience. As the Jeep stopped in the middle of the wilderness, a rhino began repeatedly ramming the vehicle with its horn. Panicking, the people inside climbed toward the back of the Jeep, trying to keep themselves safe, and the rhino just wouldn't back down.
Kom eens op.
A massive wild elephant suddenly blocked the road in the mountains. But instead of stopping in fear, the passengers began offering it food. One vehicle after another slowly made its way past, while the elephant calmly stood by the side of the road, taking food from them. Suddenly, the elephant grabbed a hat right off someone's head. To everyone's surprise, a moment later, it actually put the hat back on his head. It looks like the elephant wasn't just taking the hat, it may have been having a little fun of its own. A few people were just enjoying some time in the middle of the forest when a massive, wild ape suddenly appeared right next to them. Surprisingly, the animal wasn't aggressive at all. Instead, the people simply stayed calm, taking pictures and talking as the animal stood nearby. Everything seemed perfectly normal until a giraffe suddenly came running toward them from behind. As the Jeep continued down the open road, the giraffe kept following right behind them. It almost seemed like it just didn't want to let the vehicle out of its sight. When three elephants suddenly appeared in the middle of the wilderness, the rhino immediately became alert, keeping its calf close. Within moments, the situation became tense. The adult rhino charged toward the elephants and began pushing back against them. With its baby right by its side, it made one thing very clear. No one was getting any closer.
Very temperamental.
Why don't you back?
No, I'm driving, you're looking.
An elephant suddenly blocked the road in the middle of the wilderness. As the vehicle slowly moved forward, the elephant stepped closer and closer. But then, everything suddenly changed. The elephant charged toward the vehicle, and the driver quickly started backing up to get out of the way.
Jag har hela skiten på film. Men fortsätt backa nu för fan.
The car was simply driving down the road when a wild elephant suddenly stepped right in front of it. Then, the elephant used its trunk to push against the front of the car, lifting it slightly off the ground in one sudden move. But surprisingly, just a few moments later, the elephant backed off and let the car go. This wild elephant suddenly showed just how powerful it really was in the middle of the wilderness. Grabbing part of the tin structure with its trunk, it pulled again and again, and within moments, the entire structure began to collapse. When you see a massive animal like this, it's easy to understand just how helpless human-made structures can be in its path. Out in the open field, the man rolled a small soccer ball toward the elephant. Surprisingly, the elephant used its trunk to pull the ball closer to its feet. Then, without wasting a second, it kicked the ball right back toward the man. Looks like this elephant might actually have some serious soccer skills. While driving through the wilderness, a wild elephant suddenly blocked the road. The elephant began pushing against the vehicle with its trunk, clearly trying to intimidate the people inside. For a few tense moments, the situation became so unpredictable that no one knew what the elephant was going to do next.
Calm down. Calm down.
No,
Calm down. It's okay. Everybody leave to the left. Okay? It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down, buddy. It's okay.
Can someone not get with you?
It's okay. They don't use guns. They're throwing you food.
I think he's coming after us. Oh my gosh, he's angry.
While driving through the wilderness, they suddenly spotted a wild elephant standing in the road. They stopped the vehicle and watched it for a while. But as soon as they started moving again, the elephant began following them. For a few moments, it almost seemed like this unexpected guest just didn't want to let the vehicle leave.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
He's coming.
That's awesome.
What are you talking about?
Toward their vehicle from behind. No matter how far the vehicle moved ahead, the buffalo kept following them, making it feel like they definitely weren't alone on this journey.
You suddenly realize that the world can shift in an instant.
Hey!